My grandfather was very influential when I was young. He would train me and he would ride a bicycle, and so I would do, at the age of 14, 30, 40-kilometer runs, and he would tell me about Irish history and I would hear it, and so I became used to, when you run, you hear stories and then you tell stories. Then he'd have me tell him things. And so when I came to America and I went to university, I took a writing class, and everything that I had seen, or everything that I wrote, usually had seen it when I ran. Because when you run, you run into the bad neighborhoods, you see the strange people that you wouldn't walk by because you might be afraid, but when you run by them, you kind of see them. It's almost like you're making a documentary. And so when I took that writing course, I realized that I'd seen so many unique and interesting things through the act of running that I began to write that down. And then also understood that when you run, and you run a long distance, you go into a different psychological space. When you see something, it happens slow, and you see and you feel you feel the person, the smell, the environment. And so when I wrote, then it all became very dense. And I think good writing, or the writing I like, is the picture, and then below the picture, and then the psychology of the character, and then the next layer. So it goes down, down, down. So writing and running sort of went hand in hand. And I started when I was, I think, 23. I wrote my first book.